For more on this, Obaida Hito joins us live from Azaz in Syria. Good to speak to you, Obaida. Now, we've just heard the UN speaking. They're very alarmed at the escalation in Idlib. What more can you tell us about the situation there?
Thanks, Maria. The UN Organization for the Coordination for Humanitarian Affairs released a report last night describing the situation in Idlib as dire. They said that at least 12 medical facilities have been targeted in the escalation that started about a week ago. Those medical facilities are now out of service. The UN says that those medical facilities serve over 100,000 people. So people who are injured, people who need to get medical attention are not able to do that. And that's why they're running away from these places in southern Idlib and northern rural Hama towards the Turkish border into the north of Idlib province. The UN also mentioned that the regime attacks are targeting schools and also have killed many children, including 3 just yesterday. These are all violations of international law, and the offensive, the escalation is not does not seem that it's going to end anytime soon. People are escaping the places that are being targeted. Around 50 villages are affected right now in southern Idlib and northern rural Hama, according to the UN, due to different kinds of attacks, airstrikes, barrel bomb attacks, artillery strikes, and even clashes between the Syrian opposition and regime forces.
Obaida, you mentioned that they're targeting hospitals, schools, clearly places that are used by civilians. Why are they doing this, and where are people going?
This is a strategy that we've seen the regime backed by Russia and Iran use in the past in Syria. We saw them use this strategy in Aleppo when the regime backed by Iranian militias on the ground and Russian air power from the sky pushed the opposition out of Aleppo in 2016. They used a similar strategy in Ghouta in rural Damascus in 2017. Their strategy is basically to attack critical infrastructure, including hospitals and schools, where many people are spending a lot of their time, the hospitals, so that they can get medical attention, either because of general sickness or because of injuries from the war, and schools because there are lots of people who use the schools for shelter and places like that, and these are places where people are gathering, the civilians are gathering, and are based in large population centers, and they are using this tactic to scare civilians, to force them out of these areas, and possibly, according to the Free Syrian Army, the Free Syrian Army claims that Russia and the regime are doing this so that they can improve their negotiating position and to put Turkey in a more difficult situation while trying to maintain the de-escalation zones that were agreed to in the Astana process in 2017.
Obaida, thank you very much indeed for that update from Azaz in Syria. Really appreciate your reporting. Obaida Hito there.